To build a more just society and effectively combat corruption, Nigerian youths have been urged to break the culture of silence by speaking out whenever they witness wrongdoing as outlined in the country's constitution. This message was conveyed on Tuesday in Asaba Delta State during the Niger Delta Youth Anti-Corruption Workshop, a youth-focused event organized by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission (Icpc) in collaboration with civil society organizations, only supported by the MacArthur Foundation. The workshop was attended by top officials of the Icpc, civil society representatives, and youths from secondary and tertiary institutions. Quest correspondent Maria Goretin Zenwa, who was there at the event, has the rest of the story.
The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences are holding their third workshop for the year. Theme: mobilizing young individuals, young citizens in Nigeria to be able to fight corruption even as they grow higher. In his welcome address, the resident commissioner of Icpc Delta State RAC, Mr. Edet Ufort, shared the Commission's vision to empower the youth with values of integrity and accountability, particularly in a region that has long suffered from corruption and injustice. According to Ufort, corruption has severely hindered the nation's development, but young people who are largely unaffected by it have the power to change the narrative.
That wants to bring life into society. And so because of that, the Commission has designed a number of initiatives that are targeted towards the youth, because you are the guys, you are the people, they can change our country for the better. And what we're doing today is a youth-centric event. It's targeted at young people. It's targeted at you because the Commission feels that to have a critical mass of people who can change the society, you are the people that can do that.
In his keynote address, the General Secretary of Icpc Nigeria, Mr. Clifford Okudiri, emphasized that youths are the catalyst for change and should actively shape the future of the country. The workshop, he explained, was part of the effort to engage and mobilize the youths in the fight against corruption.
Even in the public sector, because there are those who want to be career civil servants and public servants to the extent that they want to get to their people. But if you have these problems associated with your character, then based on corrupt practices and all the rest of them, how do you get there? So what we are saying is that at this age, you have to start cultivating that act. Yeah, I don't know if you get the point I'm making. Small, you will get there.
The workshop also included discussions on how to combat corruption at the sub-national level. Deputy Director of the Public Enlightenment and Education Department of Icpc, Mr. John Oko Odey, highlighted the importance of collaboration across all levels of education. He advocated the establishment of anti-corruption clubs in primary and secondary schools and student anti-corruption vanguards groups in tertiary institutions to promote integrity and raise awareness within the broader community.
Advocating for collective action by all concerned, the youth, the civil society organization, the media, and everybody. The desire to salvage Nigeria from the pangs of corruption should be in all of us as active participants in the Project Nigeria. I tried as much as I could to address the young ones, especially those who are in school, to wake up and realize that nobody will build Nigeria for them.
The directors of civil society organizations, in their separate presentations, stress that while corruption may never be fully eradicated, it could be reduced by citizens demanding accountability and through implementation of whistleblowing.
We are talking of the behavioral change, how we can be of best ambassadors to tackle these issues. And again, to really equip them with information that has to do with FOI. We talk of LI, we're talking of freedom of information, and most of them are not really informed about these tools. These are tools that will prepare them to successfully cope with ever-changing realities when it comes to the fight against corruption.
Well, initially when it was first introduced in 2016, 2017, 2018, it was effective. But people started losing interest in it when they saw that people who blew the whistle in public service, who were workers in public institutions, who are being punished, and there was no kind of coverage for them, no protection for them.
At the conclusion of the workshop, the youth participants expressed how they were inspired and are now motivated to take action following their exposure to lectures.
So advise us to stay away from corruption. And in your school, if you have this club in your school, please, I'll encourage you to join because you really benefit a lot from it.
And we've learned a lot about corruption. We've learned about how it has invaded a lot of places in Nigeria, a lot of institutions. And they've also told us about how we can manage and handle corruption since it can't be completely eradicated in Nigeria and every other places.
As the workshop comes to an end, it is believed that the fight against corruption is for each and every one of us. However, with the launch of the Student Anti-Corruption Vanguards and also the clubs in secondary and primary school, youths will help in combating corruption completely in Nigeria. In Asaba, Mariah Goretti in Zenwawa, reporting for Quest News.